in Exodus chapter 3, Moses is in the wilderness. He's walking along. He's doing his day-to-day duties, taking care of the sheep, and all of a sudden he sees a burning bush. This bush is on fire. Well, one time I heard it put by Lou Engle. I don't know if you know who that is. He's just a leader in the body of Christ. He says, there's burning bushes in our lives. They don't have to be literal bushes that are on fire, but an example of that is a passage that comes alive all of a sudden. You've read it 100 times, but this time when you're reading it, it's popping off of the page. Or another example is the other day, back this summer, I was going along, I was turning off the lights at my parents' house. Everyone was going to bed, and I look over, and this book on my dad's bookshelf is just radiating. It's just off of the bookshelf. Why is it like on fire to me right now? And I'd just like to suggest that burning bushes are things that the Lord has his hand on for you specifically in that time. And when you read about what Moses does when he comes to a burning bush, the scriptures say that he turns aside and he says, I will turn aside and see why this bush is burning and not being consumed. And so it's this concept of whenever the Lord highlights something, whenever a passage or something is on fire, he wants you to turn aside, and he doesn't want you to keep going and your life as usual. He wants you to stop and slow down and go deep in this passage. So he gave me, the other day, he gave me Acts chapter 7, verse 55. I thought it was just at first from my friend, but then the Lord goes, no, Nathan, this is what I'm speaking to you in this season of your life. And so I began to, whenever something like this happens, I'll go and read the verse, of course, but then I want to read all around it. And so the verse is about Stephen, who's in the early church. Stephen. And so I've been studying the heck out of Stephen, and